Hello students, welcome back. So in this session, we are going to be covering Python's datetime module. So this datetime module, it's a built-in Python library, and generally we use that to create or to work with your dates, or if you want to work with time, or if you want to work with date and time together. So some of the common use cases of your datetime modules are like maybe you want to put a timestamp on your files, or maybe you want to put a timestamp on your logging information, or maybe you want to create an age calculator or attendance system, or any type of program that is actually time based oriented. So in those types of cases, you use these datetime module. First thing you do, you import your datetime. So let's run this cell and it imports your datetime. So let's say you want to get today's date. Let's start with today's date. So the way you invoke today's date is you create today equal to datetime dot date dot today. And that's it. And let's run this. In this case, I'm printing my today and I'm also printing the type. I want to see what type that is. And when you run this, you can see today's date is this, and it tells you the type is datetime dot date. Now, let's say you want to access current date and time. You can do that too using your inbuilt module datetime.now. So in this case, I'm accessing that and I'm printing my now. So when I run this, it prints out now. It prints out this year, month, and the date. Also prints out the hours, the minute, and the seconds right here. You can also access individual part. So in this case, I create an instance of my datetime.now, and then I'm accessing year. So you can access by using dot year right there. And likewise, there's a month attribute, day attribute, hours, minutes, and seconds. This way, that's going to give you each individual like year, month, day, and hour, minute, second, data right here. What if you want to access the weekday? So in this case, when you run this, it's going to give you the weekday. Weekday, by the way, Monday is 0 and Sunday is considered to be 6. Likewise, if you want ISO weekday, in that case, your 1 is Monday and your 7 is Sunday. So you can see that it prints out your weekday for this one. Now you can also create your own date. So suppose you want to create a date with year 2000, month is May, and day is 15. So the way you do is by using this little inbuilt method, date. In this case, you specify your year, specify your month. By the way, May would be month number 5, and specify your day. In this case, 15. So I print my date over here. So when I run this, it prints out the date right here. What if you want to create your own date and time? So in the previous example, it was just the date. Now I'm creating both date and time. So in this case, let's say your year is this, your month is January, and my day is 1. And also, let's say the time is this right here. So in this case, you call date time. In the previous one, I called date. In this case, I'm calling date time. Specify your year, specify your month over here, specify your day, and specify your time in hours, and this would be in minutes. And it prints out your date time right there. You can also calculate the date difference. So suppose you want to calculate how many days passed between 2025 January 1 and 2025 January 10. So first create your date time. So in this case, this is my date, 2025 January 1. And the next date, let's say your end date, in this case is 2025 January 10. And all you have to do is end date minus start date. And then you print your difference when you run this, and the answer is exactly 9 days. Well, what if you just want to access this the number of days? In this case, you can access that just by through the attribute days. So when you run this, it's going to print out just the days part for you. How about comparing different dates? Suppose I have two dates, August 19, 2021, that I create using this syntax right here, and also August 20, 2021, that would be created this right here. So this is my year, this is my month is August, which is 8, and this is the date right here. And I want to check if date 1 is after date 2. So in this case, I'm using greater than sign. So when I run this, it prints out false. That's because August 19 is not after August 20th. You can even add and subtract days to a date. So let's create a today's date. So today equal to datetime.date.today. That creates today. So I print today right here. That prints out today's. And after that, I'm actually adding 7 days to today. So datetime.time delta days equal to 7. When you call this one and then you print your D, in this case, it prints out 2026-0106. That would be 7 days from now. How about if you want to do in terms of hours? You can do that too. In this case, you specify datetime dot time delta. By the way, this is the inbuilt method you have to use is time delta, and you specify your hours equal to 7. So in this case, it's going to print out the date after 700 hours from today. How about formatting your date time? A lot of time you get your date, but you want to written it on the screen, or you want to format your day in a way so that it's easily readable. So let's create our date time first. I'm creating now right here. And then I'm actually calling this inbuilt method strf time. It's actually string f time, format string. That's what it does. So in this case, it's going to print your date in this format: percentage y minus, sorry, hyphen, percentage m hyphen percentage d. So when I run this, it's going to print out in that format. So if I change this y, let's say I put m over there, and I come over here and I change this to y, and when I run this, it's going to print in a different format. So this month is going to be first, then you're going to see hyphen, and then year, and then this right here. Oh, by the way, you can put like bunch of hyphens over here, run this, and it's going to work just fine. Okay, let me just change it back. There you go, run this. All right, so this way you can actually convert your date time to a string so that it is more readable in a human readable format. There are different. These are the different format codes you can use. You can use percentage y for year, percentage m for month, and for days and hours and minute and second. So let's look at this whole thing real quick in this particular instance. So here I'm actually printing in day, month, and year, and then I'm leaving some space over here. Actually, let's leave some extra space over here, and let's run this. And you can see that it prints out the day first, then it prints out the month, that would be month right here, then it prints out the year, that would be year, and then there's a bunch of space over here, space, and then hours colon minutes colon seconds, hours colon minutes colon seconds. Now, how about if you get a data in the form of a string right here? And so in that case, you can convert this string into a date time. So the way you do is you calling this inbuilt method strp time. You specify your date string, and then you also specify this over here. This is basically instruction telling it in this particular string where the days are, where the month is, and where the year is. So you're saying that the first one is the day, that would be this right here, and then you're giving an instruction that your hyphen and the next one is your month, so hyphen, and then the next one is month, and then the next one is hyphen percentage y, that means hyphen after this, that would be the year right here. So now when I run this, it's going to print out your date right here.